Hi again, fellow noobs, Nooblander here. Today we're going to be doing the Termian beach event quests. So I'm going to do a walkthrough for you to show you which ones to focus on every day. The main goal on the daily quest is to get as many of the Termian seals as you can, but a lot of the quests you need Termian coins to exchange for some items. The Termian water park can be found just northwest of Olvia. Lara's joined us in the event area. Her quest is just to exchange an item. You go to your beach shop and you purchase this cold fruit juice. She just needs one, you just hand it to her and the quest is completed, which gives you a seal. Now Giorgio here also has a quest that's a daily for a festival beer delivery. Now with this quest you need to make beer. What you're going to need for this is mineral water, a Termian special leaving agent, and also a barley or a wheat. You're going to need quite a few of these to make 50 beers because the proc rate is very low. So I'm averaging about 40 to 50 of each to make one of the event beers. The silver lining is that you get the wheat or barley back if you fail the proc. This quest is best done when you're AFK for a few hours so that you can just leave your character to create these. You can also create them in advance. It's not a create, it's a hand-in quest completion. So you can just create all of them at once and hand them in every day. I recommend buying several thousand of these, as much as you can carry. So if you buy about 3,000 of these at a time, you should be able to get 50 out of that. If you're going to bulk make them, just buy as many as you can carry. As you can see, everybody's here AFK creating these beers. To make the beers, you need to go into your processing menu by hitting L, go to your simple cooking, and then select your leavening agent, your mineral water, and your wheat. You'll need to acquire some Termian coins to complete some of these quests. The easiest ones to complete are in the center of the area here. This gentleman gives you a quest to find a missing order. There's 3 locations it could be. One is right here. One is right by the stage here. And the last is going to be right up here. It's different every time, it's not the same location, so you just have to check all 3 of them if you don't complete it. Once you hand that in, he'll give you a coin, which you can then use to exchange for some of these items to complete quests. Another easy one to get a coin is this woman here. She gives you a quest to give her some weeds. To complete her quest, you just have to hand her 10 weeds, and she'll give you another Termian coin. Once you have a couple of coins, you can then exchange these for the quest items you're going to need. The next quest you're going to do is going to be this one over here. There's a sleeping girl underneath a tent. After accepting the quest, you need to exchange one of your Termian coins for a fruit. Once you have the fruit, you equip it into your main hand slot and throw it at the spirits. There's a spirit that spawns right next to her there. If it's not there, you can head a little north and you can see them floating around on the map. And in the quest, you choose your reward. That quest gives you a memory fragment and a seal. After this quest, you want to head towards the shore. There's a few quests to grab. I've already got a few of the longer running quests. They're the ones that you hand in the seals for. You need 30 to hand into either of these NPCs. This NPC, Palong here, gives you a quest to look after a whale. This is a fishing quest. In this quest, you have to catch a mud skipper. You don't actually have to hand it in, you just have to catch it. This quest will give you another coin, and also this special meal item, which is used for the next part of his quest. The other quest this NPC has is to hand 30 Termian seals in for a furniture item that gives you 100 points. If you come up onto the dock, you can also find an NPC right here, Captain Mowgli. He will give you several quests. The Spooky Tale. In this quest, you have to swim just offshore into a beacon. It'll summon a ghost ship, and then you have to do a follow-up mission. So we'll do that one afterwards as well. His other quest is Environment Protection Quest. In this one, you have to fish up 2 items, fish bones and seaweed, which you can do AFK. It just gives you a coin. You don't have to do that one. Then the last one is the Shipwreck pirate ship. In this quest, you need to just chop 10 logs and hand them in This last quest will give you a choice of items here: the Cox Pirates Artifact Parley Beginner or the Parley Expert for upgrading your ships. Before we do these quests, we're going to head over here to grab another easier quest. Now, Hario has a quest for you to just do some practice shooting. Once you accept the quest, you head over to this booth. You hand in a coin to get a matchlock. When you equip it, you have to load it up. Once you have the matchlock, you can shoot these winged balloons and complete the quest. You should hang on to the Termian matchlock and the fruit so you don't have to hand in coins every time to rent them. When they run out of durability, you can just throw them out and rent new ones. Hand the quest in, you get another seal. And we're going to head out to the beacon out in the water here for the spooky pirate ship quest. Just interact with the beacon here, accept the next quest, and right off the shore of the beacon you go underwater, interact with these growling boxes. That completes the quest. We just have to hand it back in on shore. When we hand this in, we'll earn another seal and a ghost ship treasure chest. I'm going to head up this way to accept our next quest. That Rose here, she gives us a quest to shoot some dummies out in the water. We're going to need to rent a cannon assembly. And we're also going to need some cannonballs. The coconut cannonballs, you get 5 with 1 coin. If you're accurate, you won't need to get these every single time as well. Hang on to the coconuts until they run out. We're going to set up our cannon right over here. After you set up the cannon, you hit F5. You're going to load 1 coconut cannonball in at a time. We don't want to load them all in because then we can't take them out of the inventory. So we should only need 1 if we're accurate. Arm the cannon. You're going to hold the shift button to aim at the location you want to. We're going to shoot it at the closest one here. You press the S button to get your cannon at the highest angle. If it's very close, you only want to do about half power right there. If it's further away, the furthest ones away, make it max power. Or if it's a little bit like these dummies here, you can do it at 3/4 and still blow them up. It's got a wide burst range, but you still have to be somewhat accurate. You exit the cannon by hitting R again. We're going to hand in that completed quest. She's going to give us a memory fragment and a seal. We're going to grab 1 more fishing quest up here, and then we're going to AFK fish for those 2 quests that we had for fish. This guy wants a rock hind. This one we actually have to hand the rock hind in. The best spot to fish is right here, right off the shore. You don't want to select any of the throwing out, just fish. This could take about a half an hour. If you're active fishing, it could take a lot less time. You can get very lucky in range here. Most of the time this fishing quest only takes me about 15 minutes if you're actively fishing. This time I was very lucky. I caught a mud skipper and a rock hind in my first 2 casts, so we can now hand those in. We don't need the mud skipper again, we just need the rock hind. So we can hand in the rock hind to this gentleman. We get an Aquila's flower, 10 logs, so we're going to head outside of the beach area to pick up some logs. The best place to get the logs is where the NPC pings you on the quest log. This is the best place here. You can also follow the pathway up where there's more trees if the place is not respawned. When you get the 10 logs, you can then head back into the beach area onto the docks to hand in your fish quest and the log quest. You hand in the fish quest to Pelong. He'll then give you a follow-up quest to feed a whale. Before we go feed the whale, we're going to go Captain Mowgli and hand him the 10 logs to complete that quest. You can choose whichever item you need the most for upgrading your next ship upgrade. And you're going to swim right out to this little floating platform in the water. This is a good location interaction. This makes you throw out some food for the whales. And we just swim back to the shore and hand it in. Belong will give us a memory fragment or a superior whale tendon potion, so pick whichever one you need the most. Right now we can also hand in 30 seals to him to complete this quest event. He's going to give us this item here, the Golden Sunset Dreams. The Golden Sunset Dreams is an event item, furniture, that you can place in your house to get interior points of plus 100. You could also hand 30 seals to Pio here, which gives you a box of either male or female for a swimsuit. If you head this way under this cave, you can also find another event quest. This one is a jump across some platforms. This quest has been, in different years and different forms of events. If you interact with this signpost, it'll give you instructions. So it tells you you're going to test your limits. 5 towers of Terrmian. We got to jump from these moving platforms to each tower. You can only get 1 quest per, and it starts with the 3rd one. The platform quests are more easily done with a ninja or a Lan class that has some sort of bonuses to jumping and such like that. Occasionally in this coral tree area at the beach, you'll find these hanging clam shells. These can be broken open if you exchange a coin for coconuts that you can throw at them at the vendor in this area over here. So he'll give you 1 coconut that has 5 durability. To attack the clamshell, you need to equip the Termian coconut and aim at it to throw the coconuts. You can see its damage there. It will take just a couple coconuts to break it. This one gave us a whale tendon potion, but you can get other items as well, like shards and such. The last quest I finish up is the Termian specialty beer quest. Once you have 50 beer, you can hand them in to Giorgio. You just chat, hand him 50 beer. This will give you this item, the Golden Termina, which is worth 30 million. You can then sell it right to him and buy more materials to do the quest again the next day. Another great quest to take advantage of in the Termian beach is to go to this NPC Pattaya. If you have a lot of ancient relic crystal shards and you don't want to take the time to run the scrolls, this quest is great for exchanging relic shards, turning them to memory fragments. So to go to accept the quest that she has, you're then going to exchange a relic crystal shard to her to partially complete the quest. Then you're going to interact with one of the clam hammering boards. And you just have to hit it in between the little marker. That finishes the quest. You just hand it in, and now you have a memory fragment. This quest can be repeated for as many times as you have ancient relic shards. Well, noobs, that's it for the Termian beach events. These are all the important steps you need to take. Make sure you take advantage of this event so you can get some great items and have some fun. Thanks for joining me, and see you next time, noobs.